Hi there, Taurus. How are you doing today? Welcome to your May energy reading, and we're going to be having a look at what Spirit want you to know about what's coming towards you in May, the energies that will be with you in May. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. And happy birthday, Taurus. If you've had your birthday already at the end of April, or if your birthday is coming up in May, big happy birthday and happy solar return to you. I did do a solar return reading actually for Taurus energy. So if you're Taurus Sun, I'll put the link for that in the description box below, and that looks at the energy around the whole year, so the whole of your solar return, so the next year 24 to 25 for you, for Taurus Suns. But we've got a lot of Taurus energy happening for everybody in the collective. So if you've got Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node, you could be picking up on this energy quite strong. We've got the new moon in Taurus on the 8th of May, and Mercury moves into Taurus the middle of May. I think it's the 15th of May, and Mercury's direct. We're in shadow period at the beginning of May, but it's direct. We've got Venus in Taurus, and we've got Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. So there's a lot happening in the Taurus energy, and we move into Gemini, and some of the signs, some of the planets move into Gemini energy, and the sun moves into Gemini on the 20th of May. But we've got a lot less intense energy, and there's always a lot going on astrologically, but we've got a lot less intense energy, and the Taurus energy really is bringing in a grounding for everybody, especially if you've got strong Taurus placement. So let's have a look at what Spirit wants to talk to you about today, what's coming towards you in May. We've got second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So this is your solar plexus chakra. This is your sacral chakra. Daughter, personal healing and happiness. And we've got Angel of Love. Okay. So this is the energy around May, is really tapping into your heart space, your heart center. And this is what's being activated for you. For some of you, this is a romantic relationship coming in, a deepening of a romantic relationship. This is a new romantic relationship that gives you some healing against from past relationship things that have happened in romantic relationships. This could be with the sacral chakra coming out, this could be starting a family for some of you. I have a feeling that might have come up in this solar as well. Or this could be with the sacral chakra energy. This is creating something. This is birthing something new. This is being really in your creative energy. And that is very healing for you as well. But we're definitely around the love space. We're definitely in self-love. We're in deepening in kind of sensuality, which is very Taurus energy as well. Deepening in affection, self-care as well for some of you. Let's have a look what else is being activated in May. What's happening in May for Taurus? Oh, okay. We've got message in a bottle. Okay. So there's a message on its way to you. It hasn't come yet. I'll flip this around in a second. Okay, there we go. Is there anything else here? Oh, yeah, it was this one. Okay. We have message in a bottle. This is linked to this, I think. To feel, yes, feel that these are linked. We've got unfinished symphony as well. So there's a message from somebody from the past coming in, or a message where you get clarity on something from the past. This could be in an existing relationship or existing family connection as well, where something is cleared up. Where there was lots of chaos, that chaos is being integrated now. Okay, so this is like, this is chaos that feels really like it's disturbing, like there's a whirlwind of things going on, but now it's starting to settle in terms of our inner response to it. So we're finding more peace in the chaos or in any very busyness. But with the message in a bottle, you're going to get something, you're going to get some news that clarifies, clears up something from the past. Actually feel to put it this way around. And we've got a leg up. And this is asking for help when you need a bit of a leg up, when you need to have some support from someone, or you're really finding something difficult or challenging or exciting, and you really need some help to bring something into fruition, ask for help. That could be asking your spirit guides. This could be asking a loved one. There's something about being of support to each other this month. Okay. What else do we need to know about this energy, these activations that are happening? With 10 of water, we've got the Ace of water. Wow. Okay. So this is all about the love space. This is all about your emotional fulfillment. This is about what really feels good to you on an emotional level. And there's emotional, like just absolute joy in May. Something's going to make you feel really, really fulfilled, really satisfied, because we've got this door to personal healing and happiness that's opening for you as well. What else for Taurus in May, please, Spirit? We've got Justice and the Three of Earth and Emperor. Okay. Where you might have felt something feels a bit stuck, you can't, like something has felt disappointing in the past, there's going to be an opportunity for calm and peace to come in. Okay. This could be something to do with contracts for some of you as well. There's something about contracts or a legal matter that has caused some chaos. But you're taking action in the energy of the Emperor. And this is somebody who knows exactly where to go, when to make a move, extremely strategic, very patient. And like somebody, I want to say like somebody that can really hold their own, but hold their own in a way where it's just the definitive like period end, that's it, done. But there is balance being restored here somewhere. So where we've been through this healing period leading up to this, perhaps at the beginning of this year, where we've been in this healing period, there's emotional fulfillment coming, but like long-term emotional fulfillment and celebration. So it's going to feel very different and it's going to feel much lighter, but there's celebration here. There's an element of having fun, doing things in a different way, finding answers in places that you wouldn't necessarily look for answers. For some of you, this is about asking different questions as well to help integrate anything with this conflict. So where with this chaos and conflict, it's like where we haven't been able to see somebody else's point of view, or where they haven't seen our point of view, we start to see the other person's point of view. And it doesn't mean that we change our own. It means that we can integrate their point of view into the situation. So we become, two people's opinion becomes one conversation rather than two sides of a conversation. It's like two sides of the same coin, but we're seeing the coin and we are understand both sides. For some of you, there's something about something legal, a message about something legal coming in. Okay, we've got the Star. If there's anything happening right now where you kind of have lost hope, this is Spirit saying don't lose hope. Okay, don't lose hope. There's hope here. And the energy of the Star card is healing. It's very healing. And Pluto actually goes retrograde in May, well, all through May, from I think the 2nd of May, depending on where you are in the world. 1st, 2nd of May. And it stays in retrograde throughout May in Aquarius, and the Star represents the Aquarius energy. Pluto is all about transformation, death and rebirth, like diving deep. But being in retrograde, it's a chance to pull back. So where something has felt really chaotic and like it's been a lot of transformation, a lot of change quite quickly, it's going to calm down and give you a chance to reflect as well. But the Star energy is also wish fulfillment. So this message, whether it's to do with a legal matter or not, this message is going to be something very positive for you to be able to move forward on, take action on in something forward with this message. 8 of Air. Yeah, something made you feel really trapped. You felt like there was no way out of something. But that, oops, okay, that's you're going to find a way out of a situation that has felt uncomfortable, but this situation's already happened. Okay, we've got the Queen of Water and Temptation. So this is about making emotional our emotional wisdom is at its peak at the moment. Like what you've been through, viewer, in the last few months has put you in this state of deep knowing, deep understanding about your emotions and other people's emotions. There's a compassion that is now being expressed in connections, especially when it comes to love connections, family, friends, like soul tribe connections, romantic connections. And there's healthy choices being made now with temptation, but this is the devil energy. There's healthy choices being made. Patterns are being broken here in when it comes to love, when it comes to self-love, when it comes to relationships. There's patterns that are breaking here, but for the good of everybody. Like you starting to feel seen, heard, and understood, and you're starting to see, hear, and understand others in a different way. And we've got the 10 of Earth, celebration. Okay, this is like the card of family, celebration, also protection of family, protection of your resources, perhaps. Let's see what else Spirit want you to know about the energy and what to embrace, what energy to embrace to move through May, and what's coming towards you in May, because there's a lot of completion happening in May. It's like you're asserting yourself in a different way. There's news that comes through that feels really good, and there's a supportive element to all of your connections, particularly like deep love-based connections. Okay, what energy does the viewer need to know about in terms of embracing the pathway? Magic guardian, unlock the magic within. You're getting keys. You're getting keys this May, and it's unlocking different things within you. Big transformations. Intend and create. High priest. Beautiful. Okay, so with this energy and the sacral chakra energy, there's something that you are bringing into fruition, something you are feeling creative about, feeling very sensual about, feeling very positive about, and you're directing your energy in a very powerful way. And we can see that with the high priest energy, this is the spiritual connection that's kind of imparting wisdom and inspiration, but then the emperor energy is the one that takes action. Okay, we also have Mars in Aries for the collective, so that's, I think that was the very end of April, and Mars being in its home energy of Aries, and that's this emperor energy. This is about just going after the things that you want, especially for you, Taurus, where it makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. Protection guardian, drop your shields. So where you do want to go after something, when it's to do with matters of the heart, when it's to do with things that you want to create, ideas that you've got, something you want to birth and bring into fruition, this is really about going after what you want and getting what you want. Direction guardian, choose your path. This is really about healthy choices. This is about taking the step through this doorway, to your own happiness, because there's going to be opportunities that present themselves because your pathway is changing. And we've got air guardian, shift your perception. Okay, so where you have anything that feels stuck, anything that you're really deeply connected to on an emotional level. It could be an idea, could be a person, could be it could be anything. When you shift your perception, the chaos, or what feels like chaos or challenge, calms, and you're able to transmute the energy and use it to push yourself forward. That's this emperor energy playing out as well for you. Let's get some clarity here. I want to clarify this unfinished symphony and this conflict for you. first. There we go. What do we need to know for Taurus with this unfinished symphony, please, Spirit? We've got the King of Wands. This feels like why somebody did what they did. Why somebody, and this is to do with an action. Why somebody did what they did with this unfinished symphony. That I feel like you're going to get news on that. What about this chaos and conflict, Spirit? I feel like you're going to see someone in a new light, in a positive way. Chaos and conflict, Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's been anxiety around this conflict. Okay. Let's have a look. What's future energy for this? What's the future energy for this chaos and conflict specifically? Because this situation has already happened. Yeah, you're walking away from this chaos and conflict. So this isn't necessarily walking away from a person. This is walking away from the behaviors and the patterns and the choices that led up to this. Things are balancing out in truth in May. So where we've been in our Nine of Swords energy, we're walking away from feeling anxious. We're walking away from feeling in conflict, and we're finding a peaceful resolution forward. And I feel that comes from people letting their guard down. It's changing the perception on how we view something to be seen, heard, and understood in a different way, but also to see, hear, and understand somebody in a different way. But we're changing patterns. We're walking away from anything that doesn't feel emotionally fulfilling because we are going into the Ace of Waters. So this is an emotional epiphany. This is something that is really pleasing to our emotional well-being. But we go straight from Ace to 10 here. This is like the purity of the emotional energy and the coming into fruition of the emotional energy. And with the Queen of Water, this is how we're using this energy. So this is really beautiful energy. This is all very beautiful energy. I feel like where you've been has been very difficult for you, and it's been like a lot of anxiety, a lot of like not knowing where we're going, but that's stopping now. Okay, what do we need to know? Oops. Okay, Two of Wands. So this is not about necessarily having all the answers. This is about thinking about the possibilities that are ahead. Okay, it's the possibilities that are ahead. Right, let's get some last words of wisdom for you from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know for May? What do they want to leave you with? Yes, okay. Oops, yeah. There's an excitement energy around this reading for you. We've got Bison Abundance. Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So whatever we're losing needs to go to shift and allow room for other things to come in. I feel like there's something around being vulnerable in asking for help, being vulnerable in letting our guard down, being vulnerable in our heart space, because that vulnerability is the strength. It's that vulnerability that unlocks this Emperor energy. Okay. And letting our guard down and being vulnerable is also where we are at our deepest creative energy as well, because there's no limits. There's no limits to creativity. There's no limit to creating. And that's where this high priest energy is coming through, and this second chakra. We've got B community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. So we've got abundance twice, and this is the openness. The Spirit saying, stay open. Stay open to new things. Be flexible in how things might come to you. If you're used to things coming to you in a specific way, they might be coming in a different way. These messages might be slightly different this time round, but it's like there's a change and a shift coming. And because you've got your solar return as well in this month, or you would have had your solar return very recently or coming up very soon, there's a whole shift now. So you're going around a whole new cycle in terms of illumination, in terms of warmth, in terms of what lights you up. So this is a chance to birth something new, to bring something to fruition. The sun can be also about second chances. So the sun energy in the tarot. So it's really revisiting that the inner child in us that is playful and that is creative, and not having any limits or any boundaries in that, to bring something into a real emotional fulfilled state. Okay, Taurus, I hope that you've enjoyed the reading today and found some words of wisdom there from Spirit on what's coming towards you in May and what you're experiencing right now. Thank you for watching the reading with me today, as always, and I will catch you next time. Take care.